Pacers surge past Kings. Game recap. Hey, basketball fans, welcome back. We've got some exciting action to recap from Monday night in Indianapolis, where the Pacers hosted the Sacramento Kings in a battle between two struggling teams trying to turn their seasons around. This one had everything: explosive scoring, clutch performances, and a dramatic fourth-quarter comeback attempt. Let's dive into how Indiana held on for a 116-105 victory. Star performance. The story of this game: Andrew Nembhard absolutely took over. The Pacers guard put on an absolute clinic, dropping 28 points while dishing out the season-high 12 assists. This was a complete two-way performance from Nembhard, who not only scored efficiently, but got his teammates involved all night long. But here's what made his night truly special. When Sacramento mounted their comeback in the fourth quarter and took the lead, Nembhard didn't panic. He stayed composed, knocked down crucial three-pointers, and made the plays that mattered most when his team needed him. That's the mark of a player stepping into a leadership role, and Nembhard delivered in the clutch. He wasn't alone, though. Benedict Mathurin added 25 points, providing that secondary scoring punch that kept the Kings' defense honest. And Pascal Siakam, the veteran presence, chipped in 23 points with his usual efficiency. This three-headed attack was too much for Sacramento to handle over 48 minutes. Now, even in a losing effort, we have to talk about Russell Westbrook, because what he did tonight was remarkable. Russ posted his fourth triple-double of the season with 24 points, 14 assists, and 13 rebounds. But here's the historic part. This was the 207th triple-double of his legendary career. Think about that number for a second. 207 times, this man has dominated every statistical category in a single game. Absolutely incredible. DeMar DeRozan supported with 20 points, showing why Sacramento brought him in, while Zach LaVine contributed 16 in the loss. The Kings had firepower, they just couldn't sustain it when it mattered most. Let's break down how this game unfolded, because it was a roller coaster. Indiana came out firing and built a commanding 66-51 halftime advantage. The Pacers were moving the ball beautifully, getting open looks, and their defense was locked in. The third quarter started even better for the home team. Nembhard hit a layup that pushed the lead to 77-58 with about 8.5 minutes left in the period. At that point, it looked like Indiana might run away with this one. But Sacramento had other plans. The Kings put together an absolutely explosive third quarter, scoring 37 points to claw their way back into the game. Suddenly, what looked like a blowout was just a 4-point game heading into the final period at 92-88. Then came the moment that had Pacers fans holding their breath. Sacramento opened the fourth quarter on an 11-0 run. You read that right. 11 straight points to start the quarter. Westbrook capped it off with a basket that gave the Kings a 101-97 lead midway through the fourth. The comeback was complete, and momentum had completely shifted to the visitors. But this is where championship DNA shows up, and this is where Andrew Nembhard proved why he was the star of the night. Facing adversity with his team down, Nembhard calmly knocked down a three-pointer to stop the bleeding. That single shot changed the entire complexion of the game. Mathurin fed off that energy and drained a three of his own, putting Indiana back in front 103-101. The Gainbridge Fieldhouse was rocking at this point. Then Nembhard took over completely. He hit another three-pointer, his second in quick succession, and followed it up with a smooth layup that extended the Pacers' lead to 108-101. That 11-2 run essentially sealed the game. Sacramento never recovered from that punch, and Indiana was able to close it out for the 116-105 victory. Bigger picture. Let's talk about what this win means for both teams. For Indiana, this is their second consecutive victory, matching their season best. More importantly, they improved to 6-24 overall and have now won 4 of their last 6 games. Remember, this team started the season 2-16. That's borderline historically bad. But they're showing real signs of life lately, and performances like Nembhard's tonight give you hope for the future. For Sacramento, at 6-24, this is a tough loss. They came in riding high off a victory in Miami on Saturday, and were trying to win consecutive games for just the second time this season. The fact they mounted that fourth quarter comeback shows they've got fight, but closing games remains an issue. Both teams are in challenging positions, but Indiana's recent stretch suggests they might be figuring things out. If Nembhard continues playing at this level and the supporting cast stays healthy, the Pacers could make some noise as the season progresses. That's it for this recap. What did you think of Nembard's breakout performance? As a single mom, your support means everything to me. Please subscribe for more updates and stories like this. Thank you.